Peace, Aquarius, and welcome to your tarot card reading for the month of August with me, the Toracle. I've already shuffled the cards and laid them out, and you got some pretty interesting things going on with you, Aquarius, for this month. Some decision making I'm seeing so far. So let's just dive right in. This is the overall energy of the month, and it's clarifier. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, and their clarifiers. The outcome. And it's clarifier. Okay, I'm pulling 2 cards basically for each position. The recent past and the hidden influence. And it's clarifier. All right, message from the universe has your back. It says, thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perception so that I can see what is of the highest good. So Aquarius, you need to keep this in mind that, you are able to see beyond the things that limit you and that the things that you fear. You can expand your perception so that you can recognize what is of the highest good. And from Work Your Light Oracle deck is birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Wow, that's beautiful, Aquarius. Okay, so you're changing your perception, you're letting go of limits and fears, and you're birthing a new era in your life or a new phase in your life. So the overall energy of the month is the 9 of Cups. This is about wish fulfillment, about getting rewards, prizes and presents and, gifts without being smug about it, though, doing so gracefully. Clarifying that as the Knight of Wands, this is likely the result of you doing a lot of fighting for, maybe you feel like you've earned it. And this is why you want to be careful that you don't come with that smug attitude, with that smirk on the face, still show your gratitude and show your thankfulness, okay, during the month of August. That's overall, though, you will be getting some things that you feel like are owed to you, or things that you've been working really hard for. Excuse me. In the first week, you're walking to the first week right now with the 7 of Swords. Now, I just went kind of like scanned over this before I started the video because I just shuffled them, laid them out, and then started the video. I see this is like clarified by the Devil card. So, you Aquarius, you might be using I just feel like you're trying to get something this month, right? With the Ace of Pentacles, there's something you're trying to obtain, but you haven't made some decisions that are kind of keeping things in your way and kind of walking into, August is almost like you want to keep all of it. You want to keep all of it because you're attached to it. Something that you need to let go of. In the recent past, I see you kind of accumulating things with your own natural wit, your own charm, your own mind, even your communication. You are an air sign, so you know how to use your mouth to get what you want. And so it feel like you just kind of been collecting things or going after things that you've always wanted. Maybe you just kind of like you're in that vibe right now, but you're accumulating so much that it's becoming clutter, or and this could be actual physical things. This could be people. This could be jobs or careers or just a bunch of things that you attracting things to yourself has been actually quite simple for you lately. I mean, there's no wonder. We just had a lunar eclipse in your sign, but we've been having eclipses in your sign for at least the last year that I can remember. So perhaps you have been letting a lot go in general over the last year. You're becoming lighter in your energy. You're becoming more self-aware. And so it's easier to attract things to you, to manifest things that you desire. But you've done it so much, so now it's like you're kind of getting attached to these things, or attached to the idea of having things, more things, more things, more things. Okay, so you're walking into it not wanting to let it go. It's like overkill almost, and you're attached to these things. You're starting to feel bound to them. Okay, and this is why you need to make a decision. The Judgment card came out. You need to reevaluate or take another look at, put some things in review walking into the second week as the King of Swords. You need to detach yourself from it emotionally. You need to detach. I mean, you are the sign of detachment, but I know better as a professional astrologer alongside being a tarot reader that Aquarians are not truly, a lot of people see you as cold and unfeeling, and you're not even truly detached. You just come off that way. Okay. So this King of Swords card is definitely your energy, but you still have feelings. You still have emotions. We all do. you just come off that way. But this is calling you to actually truly become detached, make a detached decision, based, detached judgment based on what you know to be true. Okay, of what you need to let go of, or what attitudes you need to release, or what people you need to get rid of out of your life. Because at this point, you're kind of just collecting things and people, or you're collecting, it could be ideas. You are an air sign, but it's creating clutter. Okay, it's creating clutter, and it's also taking the space or the room up for this for real wish. This for real wish that you got, that you working on. This for real thing that you want to come into fruition. Okay, in the third week, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Again, you're trying to grab this something. There's something, that's literally what she's doing here, is she's grabbing the coin. Look, it's something that you're trying to get, Aquarius. It's something that you're trying to grab. It's a wish that you've been holding on to for some time. And I think this month is just really about, highlighting why you haven't gotten it yet and what you need to do to make the final steps to get it. You're needing to reevaluate or take another look at something and start cutting things out. Make a detached decision on what you know and just start cutting shit out, man, because it's just getting in the way. It's clarified by the Ten of Wands. I mean, it's been a burden because you're putting a lot on your plate to get this thing. It's like you're doing too much to get it. Okay, you need to relax, Aquarius. Like I said, you've already had the energy of manifesting things to you easily, but when it comes to this one wish or this one thing, you're finding it very difficult. And it's because you want it too bad. The age-old saying is that, if you're desperate for it, it's the quickest way to keep it from coming, or however it goes. It's when you let it go is when it comes. When you stop looking for it is when it appears. Okay, Aquarius. And then in the fourth week, we have the Lovers. So the Lovers is also about choice. I mean, it is about lovers in a relationship sometimes, but it's mainly about choice. It carries the energy of choice. Okay. It's kind of like judgment, right? You see this dual thing in both cards. These are both major arcana cards. So you see like the angel and the devil there, like there's these two choices, and something, the middle ground is not going to work anymore. And then you see these two snakes, okay, these two different choices. So you have some things to reevaluate and look at, to cut out in the second week. And then just a couple weeks later, another choice to make, because look, you got so much shit around you. It's time to it's like you got to let a lot go. Okay. And guess what the outcome is? Walking away from something. You need to walk away from something. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't clarify. The Lovers is the Five of Pentacles, which is, the card of feeling left out in the cold. So yes, you will be making a choice of leaving something out, cutting something out, cutting someone out, but just leaving it behind. And then the overall or the outcome energy is the Eight of Cups. This is like walking away from something you have deeply emotionally invested your time in. Okay. Usually this feels kind of sad. This card feels kind of sad when it comes out. It's like it's something you have to do, but it hurts. But I don't feel like it's hurting you like that, for the simple fact that it's not this one thing you want, though. I feel like all of this is happening so you can get this one really for real wish, okay? And I also don't feel like it's hurting that much because you know that you have to do it. Like, you've been knowing, you've just been holding on to shit. You become attached, almost out of boredom, it seems like, or just out of kind of just waiting for this other thing to come along. Clarifying the Eight of Cups is the Chariot, which is movement and taking action. So you will take action to make these decisions, to walk away and cut out in the cold what is no longer, what is now just taking up space. What is now just getting in the way of getting the for real thing that you want, and whatever that thing is. So I'm going to read this to you one more time because I feel like I want to read it, because I feel like, let me see. Thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perceptions so that I can see what is of the highest good. So yeah, it's like this is the highest good, and you're holding on to these other things and it out of fear, and it's limiting you, and you're needing to expand your perceptions of them so that you can get back on focus with this right here. And then this says you're birthing new creations. You're dreaming a new world into being. It's time to create a new world. It's time to move forward. So this is how you're ending the month of August. You are walking away from something, taking action towards something else. That something else is this guy right here, this bad boy, this puppy right here. Okay, this Nine of Cups. All right, that's it for Aquarius. I thank you for stopping by and watching this video. I hope you have a great month of August, and I will see you next month in September. Peace.